shocking California governor race leaves voters stunned. What if the next governor of California could change the direction of America's most powerful state? What if the candidate many people expected to dominate the race suddenly found themselves in a much tighter contest than anyone predicted? That's exactly what's happening right now in California, where the race to replace Governor Gavin Newsom has become one of the most closely watched political battles in the United States. With millions of votes being counted and the final outcome still uncertain, voters across California are anxiously waiting to see who will emerge as the leading contenders in this historic election. California is not just another state. It is home to nearly 40 million people and has one of the largest economies in the world. In fact, if California were an independent country, its economy would rank among the strongest on the planet. Because of that, the choice of its next governor could have consequences far beyond state borders. The race began with a crowded field of candidates from different political backgrounds, each promising solutions to some of California's biggest challenges. Rising housing costs, homelessness, public safety, economic growth, and climate change have all become major issues influencing voters. Among the candidates attracting the most attention is Xavier Becerra, a veteran politician and former U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary. Throughout the campaign, Becerra has emphasized his years of public service and experience in government. Supporters believe his leadership could provide stability during a time of economic uncertainty. Another major contender is Steve Hilton, a Republican candidate who has positioned himself as an outsider determined to shake up the political establishment. Hilton has argued that California needs bold reforms to address affordability concerns and create new economic opportunities for residents struggling with the state's high cost of living. Also making headlines is businessman and environmental advocate Tom Steyer. His campaign has focused heavily on climate policy, renewable energy, and economic fairness. Steyer believes California can continue leading the nation in environmental innovation while expanding opportunities for working families. As election results continue to come in, one thing has become clear. Voters are deeply divided over what direction the state should take next. Some residents want leaders who will continue California's progressive policies, while others are calling for significant changes to address growing concerns about affordability and public services. Political analysts say this election reflects larger debates taking place across the country. Questions about economic inequality, government spending, housing availability, and environmental regulations are shaping political discussions far beyond California's borders. One reason the outcome remains uncertain is California's voting system. Mail-in ballots can continue arriving and being counted after Election Day, meaning close races often take days or even weeks before final winners are officially determined. That uncertainty has kept campaign supporters and political observers on edge. Every new batch of votes could potentially change the standings and reshape the race. For now, Californians are watching closely as election officials continue counting ballots. The results will determine which candidates advance and who will ultimately have the opportunity to lead one of the most influential states in America. No matter who wins, this election is already proving to be one of the most significant political stories of 2026. The decisions made by California voters today could help shape policies, economic priorities, and political debates for years to come. As more results are released, the nation will be paying close attention to what happens next in the Golden State. And with so much at stake, one thing is certain. The battle for California's future is far from over.